weird looking FedEx truck. Bubba, when did FedEx drivers start driving 23 King Ranches?
I don't know. Sounds like a pretty good gig, though.
I mean, if that's part of the job, I'm in. Wonder what's in the trailer. Did you bring us pretty shiny things?
Bunch of them.
Got a bumper, got a bed. All right, guys, a huge shout out to Tony and Crumella with National Auto Truck Salvage up in Ohio. They got me a bed for the new drag truck project. Let's take a look at the bed real quick. So we got a new Fitzgerald tailgate. This is all takeoff stuff. So we've got a brand new PW7 white bed off of a 22 model Fitzgerald. It's still got the like stickers on it, and he also had a bumper for sale. So obviously we got to paint the bumper white, but it's a good step in the direction of having a white truck. We got all the side skirts, everything. So huge shout out to Tony for bringing it to me. They were coming through the area. They said they'd drop it off. Appreciate him. He's even got a really, really nice tow pig. But yeah, they have a ton of beds. He's actually the one who sold me the bed for the teal truck also. But check out the tow pig. We're going to have to get one of these 23s. I am in love with this thing. Yes, sir. The front end I'm having to do some adjusting to, but I like the truck. All right, guys. So it's kind of a rainy Sunday here in Tennessee. Trying to get some work done on the big truck. We've got a really, really big week ahead of us. We're going to be working on the silver truck. We're going to be finishing up a new 5th gen build we're working on for a customer. And we have got a lot to do to prep for Smoky Mountain Truck Fest. So as you can tell, we've got the fender wells out. We've got all the rock lights out and stuff like that. We're going to be getting that back together this week. Everything is already painted, ready to go. So we got our fender wells painted white, and then we designed rear frame plates for the truck. And I believe the fab shop's already got them cut. So today, what we're going to be working on is kind of going over everything that we need to wrap up before Smoky Mountain Truck Fest on the big truck. So as you know, this thing's pretty much 90% done. Some of the stuff that we might not be able to get done is we are going to try and get a front drive shaft in this truck. Now, it has a awful angle, as in there's probably a 2-foot difference between mounting heights. Maybe 3, 4, 5. Not really sure. That's just a guesstimate. But we are going to try and have a drive shaft in it. So today we are going to be working on the Horn Blasters horn kit that they sent us. It will all bolt kind of to the bottom of the resurrected fab train horn, or the air management mount. They kind of pre-cut it out for the train horns already. So should be a pretty relatively easy install. We've just got to put all the horns on. And then we got to make some airlines, plumb them, and mount the solenoids up there. So I don't think that's going to be too bad of an install. I'm going to knock out most of it today, and then me and Bubba will probably finish the wiring in the morning. Is starting on the striker kit install for the 450, and then Katie just dropped off her new build we're going to be working on. He's putting the coilover mounts on right now in the front. I believe he's already got this side on, so that is going to convert it from a coil spring truck to a coilover. Pretty excited to get this lift installed. Everything's really, really nice on it. But let's go check out Katie's new build she just dropped off. So obviously she finally bought a 5th gen. She's always been a Ford girl. Finally got her 5th gen, so she called us up immediately because we're kind of the kind of the fifth gen people. We do a lot of work on fifth gens, and we're actually starting to build a lot of parts for fifth gens. So Katie told me she was going to bring me her new baby. It's a 2023 model, brand new, got the cream interior. Beautiful, beautiful truck. She just got the windows tinted, and we're going to be doing a striker lift, some 28-inch JTX, and in the future, so we're going to try and make it to Smoky Mountain Truck Fest with this truck, but we don't have time to color match everything. But in the future, we are going to color match it all and get this thing blacked out. It's going to be such a sharp truck when it's done, too. I believe y'all are really, really going to like the wheel selection on this. I'll try and show it either in this video or the next video, and hopefully by the end of the week this week we will have the lift. So stay tuned for this one, and I'm gonna head to powder, so I'll be back. All right guys, we are back from powder, and I also went to Dodge to pick up some more parts. We got all the alien silver stuff from Chad over at Alpine Customs. Everything looks great. We're about to start doing the final assembly of this truck. Before anyone says anything about the rotors, you powder coat the rotors, and then you turn them to get the powder off of the face of the rotor. Don't worry, we're not going to leave that on there. It really wouldn't stop well for the first mile, but in theory, you know, it would take it off, but we're going to do it the right way. So we've got the axles sitting here ready to go. We're about to start getting bushings and stuff. I got to order all the bushings. Bubba has been working on it today. He has the upper coilover mounts and the lower forelink on. We are starting the crank, the hanging floating cradle. We got a lot of work left to do on this one. I think we're missing just a little bit of hardware, but we're going to track down all the little things we're missing. I do want to point out, when you are doing a truck build like this, we see a lot of people try and cut corners. Always push your leaf spring bushings out. Always push your axle bushings out, guys. It's not that hard, and it's the difference between, you know, half-assing a job and doing it the proper way. So this thing is going to be beautiful, though. I'm so excited to see it together with all the blue and all the little silver accents, and then the chrome plated brakes. We left the brakes chrome plated because there was no reason to unhook the brake system when the chrome plating still looked good, and also the drive shafts are still chrome plated. So yeah, really excited to see this one go together. Got a little bit more to figure out on this one. Got to still put the sensor harness and stuff, and put all the bumper sensors and stuff on that. But just overnighted a 10 spline lug nut socket for this truck. Customer has lost his socket, does not know where it is, and this is a really, really, really weird lug nut. So we're waiting on that socket before we can rip this one into pieces. But hopefully we'll get this one wrapped up either this week or beginning of next. Another thing, so we're going to be working on the 5th gen swap on the 4th gen race truck as we get time. There's not going to be a whole lot of progress on that for a little while because we're just so slammed with Smoky Mountain Truck Fest coming up. So don't expect that video anytime soon. I would almost like to do all of that video in one day. That way, like, you can watch start to finish the video. There's no two-part series, or you don't have to watch one video to see half and one video to see another half. But let's take a look at all the parts. So we've got our front core supports, our frame mounts, hood hinges, all your front upper trim pieces. And we've got these little, I don't even know what you call them, front fascia pieces. So basically we had to order that. We got a grill already. I had a limited grill off another truck, the top piece, and then we had to order all the bracing behind it. And then the fenders are over there somewhere in all our junk. But we have almost all the stuff to put this front end together. We've just actually got to start cutting it up and seeing what we're missing and what we have. But really excited to get this one done and actually like show everyone how to do this. I know it's been done a lot, but I don't think it's been like kind of recorded and showing the whole process. So we'll get y'all some content, let y'all figure out how to do this, and hopefully it'll help one of you that wants to do this in the future. So, all right, guys, another beautiful day in the shop. Bubba's getting all the sensors in the big girl. We're kind of working on wrapping this thing up in our spare time, 20, 30 minutes a day. Not really focusing on this one. We got the train horn stuff completely done. We got one small air leak we're about to fix. But they look great. Huge shout out to Horn Blasters for helping us out on the product. And, I mean, their new white train horn kits are really, like, going to be great for people that have bright white trucks, because I didn't even have to paint these, and look at how close the color is. But, yeah, these things are loud as heck. Hold on. Let's hit the button. Bub, you ready? Fire in the hole. God, I'm deaf. Woo. All right. Yeah, I can't even think after that. But start on this thing. All right, guys, we got Katie's truck pretty much all the way tore down for what we can do until the lift gets here. Let's take a look at it real quick. So currently all we can do is we got the tow hooks, the diff covers, the sway bar, and the sway bar clamps. Now, we went ahead and took off everything that we can powder coat. That way when the lift comes in, we can take this stuff to powder with us and we're ready to go. But yeah, I got her beautiful 23 in here, got the front fender wells out. We're about to start mounting rock lights in those. Gonna go ahead and get the lights kind of finished up before the lift gets here. That way we don't have to do that later on. But we're about to pull the rear fender wells, see how we want to mount rock lights in them. They're a little bit more complicated on the dualies because they are two-piece, but Bubba got the floating cradle up on the 450. It looks great. This thing is going to kind of be at a hold because we're missing a lot of parts, all the bushings and seals and stuff, waiting on them to come in. But as soon as that stuff gets here, we're going to go ham on it, hopefully make it to Smoky Mountain Truck Fest with this thing. That'll kind of wrap up this video though. Thank y'all for watching. It's kind of a different video because usually we try and start and finish something in one video, and that's kind of like an OCD thing of mine. But this one's kind of all over the place because we're working on 5 different trucks at once this week. But appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you hit the website for all your merch needs. Thank you.